Let me just fell off my fucking wall. What? Fuck. Guys, the worst thing ever in the history of things ever happened to me on Saturday night. I met such an attractive young man, and I just sat there and I said nothing. I just always sit there and say nothing. It'll literally be, I'll just meet someone I'm just enamored with. I mean, to be fair, it was literally just like chill vibes. It wasn't like, touchdown, I'm in love with you. It was like, just, I'm a little bit enamored, you know. But it's like, in this day and age, to meet someone that you are even a little bit enamored with, it's like, I shouldn't have wasted that opportunity. But I just don't know how to talk to people. I know I'm a great conversationalist. Oh, wow. But as soon as there's just like, oh, God, I'm just so upset because I was a little bit enamored. And call me crazy, but I think he was a bit enamored too. But I'm just like, I always just sit there and I say nothing. I mean, by say nothing, I mean, like, we did speak, like, in bursts throughout the night, but it's like, this man is so fine. I should have said something. I literally should have said something. But I'm like, what do you even say in such circumstance? And this is my fucking problem. I just sit there and I say nothing. I just sit there and I talk someone's head off about Moneybagg Yo, and I say nothing of substance. But it's still substance in the sense that, like, it's a good conversation, but it's like, I say, like, what do you even say? If you think someone's fine, do you just sit there and you're like, I'm just like, what the fuck am I even supposed to say? And here's my worst fear ever. Here's my worst fear in the entire world. What if I say it and he's just like, oops. You know? Because, like, what does one even do in such a circumstance? You know? So now I'm just like, oh, wow. Right? It's just like, oh, wow. Like, hello. But I guess that's the risk that you run. But then I'm like, do people just do that? Here's my thing. I'm just like, I feel so out of the loop. I just don't even know what the hell is going on. And I don't know what people even just say to each other in such a circle. It's like, you're fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just like, oh wow. Hey, what? It's like, how do you even approach such a instance, you know? I'm just terrified. I'm just terrified of embarrassment. And I'm just like, oh, wow. I know so many things are worse than embarrassment, but I'm like, in the moment, it just feels like, oh, the floor will definitely fall out from under me if I am embarrassed in such a moment, you know? So it's just like, what the fuck do I even just sit here and talk about? The weather? Like, the weather's nice. You want to kiss in the rain? Who said that, right? Like, what? I'm just like, what the fuck is even going on? And what the fuck was I even supposed to say in such a circumstance? And I'm just like, I was a little bit enamored, and I feel like being enamored is rare. I feel like being enamored is so rare. I'm reading this book called Prodigal Women. It was produced. It was published in 1942, but I forget when it was like actually set in. I'm assuming it's the same time period, but I really don't know enough about the time period to be able to make that discernment. But I was enamored, and it sucked. Oh wait, the whole reason that I brought up the book is because I realized that's how. Well, they use that word a lot because like it's like different. Dialects, being that it was in 1942. So I'm just like, they say enamored instead of I was so attracted to her. I was like they were so fine, or like I was like, yeah. It's like I want someone to be enamored with me, because what I realize is I don't want someone to be just attracted to me for like what they see like an instance. I want someone to be intrigued by me so that they observe me in different settings. I want to be observed. I don't want to be ogled. I want to be... Yeah, I want to be observed. Because I feel like to really be known in the way that I want to be known in like a romantic sense, I want someone to fall in, I don't even know love with, but I want someone to be enamored by who I am to myself rather than who I am to them solely. I mean, a mix of the both, but I feel like I can only be my most authentic version of who I am to someone else, or the most optimal version of who I am to someone else if they know who I am to myself first. Which is why I love just like my platonic friendships, because I'm like, you know who I am to myself, because there's no like pressure for me to be someone other than who I am to myself and who I am to you as well. So it's like exciting because someone gets to observe me in my most raw form, which is why I feel like a lot of romantic relationships end up kind of just like not making it, because people, unless you like originate as friends, the person like never gets a chance to, or friends, or just in any other circumstance where you get to observe someone outside of a romantic context. It's like, yeah, I want someone to know who I am to myself and to like who I am to myself, rather than, I think I want to, wait, I'm like looking at that in the mirror and I'm like, wait, oh wait, are my feet, oh god, no thank you, okay, wait, oh wow, because I'm not the biggest fan of just my feet being all up in the frame on just like the raw internet, like no thanks, right, hey, hey. Okay, but here we go. Got some tape. I got my little scissors. And then what do I want to put up there, though? Oh, wait, and then where am I going to put the... whatever. I don't even have to think that far in advance. Just give me one step at a time. Hey. Because I made this one that I really like. Oh, wait, do I even want to... Oh, hey. Oh, I don't know. Okay, no, this can totally work. Oh, but do I even want that up there? Oh, God. Actually, no, that'll be cute. Oh, will it? Okay, just stop bitching yourself out and just do it. Okay, wait. I deserve to take... Oh, God! Okay, wait. Chill vibes, chill vibes, chill vibes. Okay, here's where... Okay, it doesn't have to be that deep. Come on. Hey. Come on, bitch. Oh, God! Check it out. Hey. You can't stop the rain. Who the fuck let all these niggas in my fucking party? Hey! Oh, that's gang up. Y'all better go get me started. Come on, bitch. Take along, hey. Who the fuck let all these niggas in my fucking party? Oh, that's gang up. Hey, y'all better not get me started. Come on, bitch. Take along. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Okay, wait. This is gonna be so cute. Wait. Okay. But now I don't know where to. Oh, it's okay. So I'm just gonna know in an instant. I'll know whenever I know. Who the fuck let all these niggas in my fucking party? Ugh. Oh, that's scary though. Y'all better not get me started. Okay, take along, bitch. You can't stop the rain. Hey, you can't stop the rain. Oh, God. And then here's the other thing. I feel like having a romantic relationship, especially because now I'm like kind of like in my men era, I'm like, that just seems so unappealing to me in the context that it is like engaged in by most people, like the context that most people have romantic relationships in this day and age, considering I don't know when this happened or really how this happened, but the reversion back to the like women should submit to their men, hey, that's so scary to me. There's like the last time I was on TikTok, there was like this sound. It was like, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm not asking you, I'm telling. Hey, what the fuck? You know? It's like, because I'm like, what? You know? Like, I don't know. Like, call me crazy, but I don't love that, you know? But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like dating for me in this day and age is just not really my jam because of the slew of just expectations that there are that I do not think are quite for me. But it's just like all things considered, I feel like, of course, what is the standard in many circumstances does not mean that that is the standard in all circumstances, or that that is something that's objectively feasible for most people. So I'd really have to actually see what it's like whenever it comes to like an individual person for me to make that distinction on if dating is for me or not. Because I'm like, I definitely couldn't do the whole submission thing. I don't think that that's for me. Because the thing I realize is it is so restrictive, not only to women, but it's like I have been like in any situation, like sexual or romantic relation, I've been boyfriended like many a time. So it's kind of like I don't understand from like exactly from a man's perspective, but I've gotten kind of a gist of how restrictive it is to kind of be the person that's supposed to just like have it all together and just hold shit down whenever it's like, that's not how humanity works. It's not like you can just be like, you know what, you're going to be the submissive one, I'm going to be the dominant one, and everything is going to be okay, and one of us is going to make all the decisions, and the other one of us is going to do all of the, like, emotional provisions, and that's just going to work. Because it doesn't work. Because that's literally just not how humanity works. Like, human nature does not follow the same patterns. That looks so cute. Hey! Who the fuck that is in a motherfucking party? Hey! Oops. She doesn't like that. She did not like that. Not one bit. Not two bits. I need to figure out where I'm going to put the rest of my stuff, though. Because I have a couple other paintings and pieces that I want to put up and around. Hey, up and it's stuck. Hey. But I'm like, I don't know where to put them. And that's okay. It comes at its timing. I really like how that looks. I made this one right before I left for a break. Yeah. Oh, that looks incredible. I really like that. I just like the can up there a little more, but I also don't feel inclined to switch it at all. So I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, wow. My room just... But back to the enamor. I just wish I had said something. Because I've literally just been thinking about it for the past couple days, which is terrible. I wish that these things didn't occupy so much space in my mind, which is also why I'm so glad at 2024 I'm celibate. Oops, I'm celibate. Hey. It's like you want to do a little, oh, I'm celibate. Ooh, you know. Because I'm just like, this would be so much harder to process my raw emotions with if there had been any level of physicality attached to it. If I had overcome that. Because here's the thing. What I'm talking about is not like, oh, I just wanted to like have sex with that boy and move on with it. Because also, I'm a virgin with men. That terrifies me. Like, oh, I just like, yeah, like, I'm just like, hey, right? But it's like a terrifying thing to think about. Wait, what was I even talking about in the first place? Oh, I was saying that that's not even what I was talking about. It's not like I wanted to tell him for the purpose of like sexual relations. I wanted to tell him for the purpose of like, I think you're so cute. But then it's also like, if I hadn't been in like celibacy arc, then it would just be like harder to distinguish, I feel like, between what it is that I want and that I don't. Like, it would just be like, do I want to kiss that boy? Do I want to do things with that boy? And it's like, now it's just like, what are my emotions? How do I feel? You know? So it's like hard. It's a hard thing to do, to be celibate. But it's like nice. It's nice because I'm figuring out what it is that I want out of the world and what I want out of any level of attraction that I have to someone or that someone has to me. But it's scary because then I actually have to deal with my real life emotions. So I'm like, hey, right? Like, he was just so cute. He was just so cute. Oh, God. Whatever. I'm over it. No, I'm not. I'm just totally not. But it's like, I wish I could just stop thinking about this too. You know, whenever you just see someone so sexy and then you're like, wow, you are just so beautiful. Like, that's just how I feel right now. And I'm just like, fuck, hey. Oh, God. And that's my fucking problem. I feel like I meet people and I get enamored with them. I totally get enamored with them. I'm so glad I found that word. I'm gonna use the fuck out of it. Hey. I just get enamored with them. I meet people, get enamored, and then I just think. And then I think and I think and I think and I think and I think. Oh, God. Whatever. You know what? What the fuck ever. But then I just get enamored with so many people because I love the fact that, because I'm not like the flirtatious type. People have told me that I'm friendly. People are like, oh, you're friendly. I'm like, what? Huh? Hey, ho, hey, who? Right? Because I'm just sitting there like so confused. I'm like, I'm literally, like, I'm friendly. I'm not friendly. Ooh, I'm friendly. I'm just friendly. Hey, I'll cut it up with anybody. Hey. I get so overcome whenever people say I'm friendly because I'm like, that just was not the vibes. Hey, you know? It just kind of freaks me out because I'm like, people just not just come fuck with a chill raw vibe. Hey. I'm like, what? Hey? It just is so confusing to me because I'm like, that just was not what I was trying to put off. But but my thing is, it's like, I just love the fact that because I'm like never openly flirting with people, like, I guess people say I'm friendly because like I don't flirt with people, but they say I have a flirtatious personality. I think it's just because I'm tall and I'm black and I'm sexy. Hey. 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 What? But it's like, ooh. Hey. Wait. Come on. Hey, who the fuck let all these niggas in my fucking party? Hey. What? Wait, what? Oh, what was I actually talking about? I was like, actually talking about it in the first place. Ooh. Oh, I was just so enamored with him. Oh, wait, what was I talking about before that? Or after that? Yeah. It's like, I feel like I get to observe people, and because I feel like whenever people are like a little bit attracted, like they think I'm a little sexy. Ugh. But then it's not like like I am like a very extroverted person in like social settings. So it's like a lot of people feel like I'm a conversationalist. I'm a socialite. I am a socialite. I'm just a young socialite. Hey. I'm a socialite. I'm just low-key a little socialite. You know, it's just chill raw vibes. But I think because I'm a socialite, just people, just like kind of just think that I'm like, or they just like say whatever, which is so nice. Like I feel like I get to see who people are to themselves because I will talk anyone into a conversation. I will talk anyone into a conversation. I'll do it. 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 It's so much fun for me to just talk to people. Just talk to people. And like of course what I realized as of recent is that I'm like a extroverted introvert, you know, because I feel like I prefer to spend the majority of my time alone. But it was only whenever I realized that I do crave continual conversation, but most of the time I crave it for myself. Like this has been such a good outlet for me to actually discern between the times that I want to be social, like externally, and the times that I just want to sit and like cut it off for myself, you know? Because it's like, I just sit here and amuse myself. I just love to amuse myself. Amuse-bouche. I don't know what that is. But I like to sit here and amuse myself a lot. But like I love conversational elements. And I love being animated. I love that I'm animated. I'm very charismatic, energized, animated individual, you know. I'm just a young socialite. You know, a young socialite making a way for myself in the Big Apple. I am not in New York. Oh gosh. I just sit here and talk to myself, and it's my favorite thing ever. I love being in my own company. Wait, what the fuck was I talking about in the first place though? Hey, what? Hey, you know, hey. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm extrovert, introvert, you know. I'm enamored with myself, hey. Because I used to be very, very discomforted by having to spend so much time alone. Because I was like, oh, nobody likes me, oh God. But it's not that deep sometimes, hey. I realize it is just sometimes not that deep. And I feel like the only reason that, like, I feel like because I crave that conversational aspect out of so many conversations, which is fair. It's fair to crave conversation, but it is not fair to equate people's budgeting their time to their inclination to actually spend time with me. That's my biggest thing that I've kind of realized about my adult life. And of course there's nuance to that. I feel like that's not just to be taken with like at face value, but I've realized it's like I cannot expect people who are also just trying to make time for themselves, time to figure out who they are, time to figure out also, even whenever it just comes to like hanging out with other people, I can't expect to always be people's first, like their one-stop shop to who they want to hang out with, because in reality people are closer with other people, and that's not something where I'm just like, oh, it just sucks so much, oh God, everyone just hates me. No. That just means that I am not at that level of closeness with people. And yes, that's not my favorite thing ever, but it's also like I have yet to find someone that I'm at that level of closeness with as well. So making that something that exists superficially just for my comfort is not sustainable, and it's not something that I feel like I would enjoy as much as I would letting it come organically and learning how to be a friend to myself. I am big on this year, I'm like trying to be the friend to myself, the person in my life that I've just never had before, the friend to myself that I've always been to other people, trying to give to myself the grace and the patience and the time that I've always given to other people. And it is serving me so well. This year is literally so beautiful. Like, life is a movie this year. Life is literally just a movie. Life is a movie. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm just like so excited. I wake up every day, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm just so excited. I don't even know how the hell to explain it, because like in past years that's just has not been the case. It's just been like, oh god, ugh, right? It's like, ugh. But this year it's like, I'm a young what socialite, hey. It's just beautiful. It's really nice. So I'm just like, I don't know, I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to enjoy it and have a good time. I've been eating nothing but grazing boards for the past 3 days. Oh wow. I had a king-size turkey leg on my grazing board today and a king-size turkey wing on my grazing board yesterday, amongst other things. Here was what my grazing board looked like. On Sunday, it looked like I've been having so much whitefish salad. Oh, it's so delicious. Okay, so I had whitefish salad, cabbage, tomatoes, onions, cucumbers. The cabbage was red. Salmon, cooked whitefish, a turkey leg, key lime pie, and homemade tortilla chips. Yum. Yum. And it's funny because that whole plate was under like $5. Because the whitefish, all of the fish items on the plate were free. And the tomatoes. Yeah, because I got them off Facebook Marketplace. Someone posted and they were like, so much leftover food from an event. And I went and copped up. I've just had such a good time. Life has been treating me so well. Life has been so beautiful recently. Oh God, and I just hope I can stop thinking about this young man, because I was just enamored. Oh God, I was just enamored. And that's my fucking problem. It would have been so much easier to literally just be like, and just dip and just convince myself, oh, he's ugly anyways. Oh, hey. No, but he was so fine. He was objectively fine. He was subjectively fine. But y'all know, actually, y'all don't know I say that. Well, because I'm mainly talking to myself. But I know, I like someone that's not objectively fine, too. I'm like, Because I feel like the only thing that makes objectives is like the societal framework. Ooh, that's set for like attraction to people. Like, I find short men so attractive. But considering that the objective of attraction in Western culture is like tall, dark, and handsome. Dark meaning white with black hair. Oh, what? Like, what? How did that even come to be? Someone always loves to talk about tall, dark, and handsome in like a white woman novel, and then it's like a white man. Like a tan white man with like dark brown hair and black eyes. Like, ugh, how becoming. Which is funny because I don't even want to say too much. But as of recent, here's the craziest development to come out of 2024. I've realized, because I used to be like strictly skin folk, Like, if you are not black, I'm not going to look your way. But, oh, God. Do I even want to say this out loud? Yes, because I have to stop being ashamed. Oh, God. Guys, this man was not black. That's the worst part. But he was so fine. He was just so fine. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. Oh, God. But I feel like, though, my preference will always go to black men. Just because, like, well, I mean, in the realm of men. My preference, period, is just black people. Because I feel like there would not have to be an additional level of understanding that's learned about my lived experiences. It would already be something that's ingrained, because I have white friends. Oh, I'm playing that card. I have white friends, yeah. I have white friends. I have, like, just lots of non-black friends. I have lots of black friends more than non-black friends. That's unrelated. That's so funny. But have lots of non-black friends, but, and the, like, reason that I do hold, or that I am able to have non-black friends in my life is whenever, like, people show me that it is a priority to understand the dynamics of blackness with the world outside of just our dynamic. But I feel like if it were to be like a romantic relationship, if I were to be enamored with someone, I would want them to be able to understand a lot of the things that happen as a result of blackness, and not just the like oppressive forces, but like black joy and like all those different things. So it's like I would not want to have to teach someone or someone to have to learn those things for that to be something that's understood. I've realized if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to be in a place where I am, because I used to be very big on like, I will teach someone something if they're willing to learn it. But then it's also like, I've never been able to have that experience where it does not come at the sacrifice of myself to be able to teach someone, because part of teaching someone is also being there for the downfalls, which is like part of human nature. But I feel like that's what distinguishes like a romantic relationship from platonic ones. It's the fact that your title in the other person's life and their title in your life literally constitutes such a high level of access that their misunderstandings or lack of understandings will always impact you. And in some cases that can be dealt with, but just the case that I have had that had that experience in, not particularly with blackness, but just like with dynamics of like being with someone as they learn how to treat correctly, is like a hard thing to do, because like you see all the good sides, but then you also see all of the things that are trying to be worked through and are affected by them as they're happening. So it's like, I don't know. And it's not to be like, oh, like someone has to come to a circumstance like absolutely perfect, because that's just not always how it works. That's really not how it works. But it's like, I feel like no longer am I going to allow myself to be the role of teacher, because I feel like that, yeah, like I feel like if those answers aren't being sought out, I want to be a supplement to the learning experience rather than the basis of it, you know? Yeah. I think I'm just going to leave that at that, because I don't even know how else to explain it. I kind of want to clean my room. I kind of want to listen to music. Oh, I'm going to listen to Charlie XCX, and then I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to go to the library. I think I'm going to go to the library and to the bookstore, and I want to see if I can get anything by Pearl Cleage. Hey. Yeah, I want to see if I can get anything by Pearl Cleage, and if there's anything by Octavia Butler. Because I'm reading this one book by her right now, Kindred. It's very good. Apparently it was made into a show. Very good. It's very good. I haven't seen the show. I'm talking about the book. Or a movie. I forget. But my friend Tegita. I love Tegita. My friend was talking about, yeah, it was made into a movie. Or a book. Fuck. I don't know. But yeah, long story short, I'm enamored. I don't know what to do. And that is fine, but it's also like, oh god, it's the worst feeling ever, just feeling in a rut with, because I'm just like, if I were to tell this man that I'm attracted to him, then that would seem on like a physicality level, but I feel like the way that I'm attracted to, oh god, I hope that this doesn't sound so like, so like crazy, but it's like, I'm not like sitting here just like so, oh, like so tossy-turny, tipsy-turvy about like this. It's just like I'm a very in-depth thinker. Like I'm a thinker. I'm a very in-depth thinker. But it's like, my thing is, he's like I want to express, I feel like the way that I'm attracted to people, I feel like on one end of things, yes, I am attracted to people like physically, like on a physical level, like, oh, like you're cute, like you're very like cute and stately. I don't even know what the hell stately means. I think I use it relatively correctly. But anyways, it's, oh fuck, did something just bite me? Oh, I don't love that. That's what I hate about the summer. It's like there's just creepy crawlies everywhere. I've seen just so many ants. I'm like, oh god, just go away, please. You know. But I feel like I'm attracted to people in the way that I'm like, yes, like you're cute, like I want to kiss you, but it's also like you intrigue me so much. You know, it's like you intrigue me and I want to know more about you. I want to know more about you. I want to know what excites you, what terrifies you, what you want to do with your life, what your plans are. What things make you happy? What things make you sad? What things make you so excited? What things do you see and you're just like, wow, I'm real. I exist, you know? I exist. I'm alive. It's alive! I'm alive, you know? So I'm just like, I get attracted to people in the way that like I want to know you. Like I want to know you. I am so intrigued by you. It's like I caught onto the hook and I want to know you. I want to know you. I want to know who you are to yourself. I want to know who you are to your friends, your family. Not even just like in a like touchdown lay it on me type way, like tell me everything. But like I would love to get to know you. But it's like I feel like everyone in today's day and age kind of sees like sexual intimacy as like one of the first steps of signifying to someone that you want to hold that place in your life, that you get to know them in different circumstances. But I'm like, I don't want to be intimate. Like, I don't want to be like skin on skin intimate. I want to be like mind on mind intimate, you know? So I'm just like, I don't know. You know? Oh God. I was just enamored. I was like, I want to know you. I want to know who you are to your friends. I want to know who you are to your teachers. Are you teacher's pet or are you just a chiller? Are you just serial chill in the back of class? I'm like, hey, teach, right? Like, what? I'm like, I want to know you. I want to know you. I want to know what makes your mind hurt, what noises you like, what smells you love. I love the smell of like fresh rain, like wet rocks. I love it so much. Do you love it, right? So it's like I was just enamored. I was enamored. And I don't know what to do about it except just sit here. I just sat there and said nothing. Actually, I sat there and I said so many things. I was talking the whole night. It was great. It's like I said nothing in the sense of like, yeah, like, but it's okay. Oh God. But he was just so cute. And I was like, I want to know you. I want to know you. And I feel like it's really hard for me to get that point across to people because I love talking to people so much. And so like in a like multitude of people setting and like a multiple person setting, it's like hard for people to understand that energy is being like whenever I am intrigued by someone like a little bit more than a couple other people. I'm like, I talk to everyone the same amount because I just love talking to people. I'm a socialite. What can I say? I'm a young socialite. Can you even blame me now? But it's like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Hey, you there. Hey, there. God. Okay. But I'm just like, to hell with that all. You know, because what else can I even... Actually, there's a lot more that I can even do. But I'm like, I just have such a bad habit. I just sit there and I just keep bitching myself out. I pray for the day that I learn how to not just sit and talk about it on YouTube and I actually just bring it into fruition. I'm like, where's the praxis? Where's the praxis of it all? You know? Where'd it go, right? I'm just like, I don't even know. Because what do I even do? What do I even do? Okay, wait, let me think. Let me think of a plan. Because I need to stop stopping the plan beyond we'll meet in another life. Oh, God. Because every time I see someone sexy and I say nothing, I just give myself this solace. I'm like, we'll just meet in another life. It's okay. We'll just meet in another life. It's no issue. But then it's like, what if I want to meet in this life? What if I want to know you now? And what if you wanted to know me too, but because there was a disalignment in our communication, or because I didn't say anything? Because what I've realized is so many people, it's like, I'll tell people, oh my God, people be like, you're intimidating. I'm like, what? It's literally just chill vibes. Like, I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm like, it is literally just chill vibes. Like, how else can it be communicated? It's just chill vibes. So what I'm realizing is that I'm like, if I'm intimidating or whatever this rhetoric is, whatever these conspiracy theories are, if I'm intimidating, then that means that most people are kind of expecting me to just like, take it, run with it, hey, you know? But I'm like, I always like, just gonna like, you know, hey, you know? It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so why the fuck am I supposed to be the one that's like, just has it together, hey, you know? And I feel like that's why I get boyfriended so much of the time, but also because I'm tall, but it's like, oh God. And also because I feel like just this year am I growing back into being the person that it is that I've always been, because for the longest time I was like just smoking myself silly, trying to be so nonchalant, but now I'm just all about the challantness. I'm all about the challants, hey. And I feel like because I've grown so comfortable with the person that I am to myself, I no longer have to like smoke that person away. Like in social settings, I'm not just like trying to be like inebriated so that I could just be chill. I'm like, I was not born to be a chiller, hey. I was born to tweak, and that is okay. I think that's okay. I think that's completely fine, because I bring my very legitimate energy to every like social scenario that I have. I feel like no longer am I just sitting there just trying to be like chill vibes. I'm not like, you know, like we were talking about, I'm just not at the back of the class. Like, I'm at the front of the class every single time. Front row, front and center. Just front row. Not really center. I don't like being front and center. Because usually also it's not the point that the teacher teaches from. But I like being close up to the teacher. I like being able to be in the know, to have conversations in the morning with the teacher. Just cut it up about, we're talking about Al Parsons Band. But, what was I even talking about? Yeah. I'm just like, I wish that people didn't think I was intimidating, because I'm not trying to be, at least. I love just like people. I love talking to people. I love seeing people in many dimensions. I love being able to show people that you can be accepted outside of the archetype that you were supposed to be. It's like, I love getting to know people, and I feel like people are willing to be open with me because I have a very like opening doors personality, but they are not willing to say what it is that I mean to them or that they want to mean to me, because they are intimidated by me and feel as if that either won't be reciprocated, or that I feel like there's just intimidation to me connotates like a power balance thing, or a power imbalance thing. Like, I feel like intimidation insinuates that in the interaction, it's assumed that because I'm the intimidating one, that I hold more power in the interaction. But it's like, I don't crave power. I crave understanding. I crave getting to know people on like a person-to-person level. I don't want to have any extenuating amount of power over literally anyone, because all that it has ever done, all that being intimidating has ever done for me, has made people be afraid to be legitimate to tell me what it is that I mean to them. It's been the reason that I've literally, and people get so astonished whenever I tell them this, I was bullied for literally so much of my life, literally up until last year, because I feel like people are just assuming that I am so like just intimidating or whatever the fuck, once again, conspiracy theories that exist around this realm. I feel like people are more, because it's easier to, I feel like it's easier to communicate a struggle with vulnerability into trying to mold a power dynamic rather than assessing if that power dynamic is existent, you know? And in many cases it is. And I'm not talking about like many cases in like me with other people. I'm talking about in many cases like in a larger societal sense, but like I'm just like, what gets me is it'll be people that literally, like, I'll sit there and bend over backwards for people because people see me as intimidating, and I'll just try to show them, like, with everything in me, I'm not intimidating. I'm not your enemy. I want to be your friend. I want to see, like, I just want to know who you are. I want to know who you are. And then it's like people will find legitimate joy and, like, I feel like because the basis of their perception of me is intimidation, they see it as like patronizing rather than like legitimacy, which is scary because it's like my kindness has been met so many times with just like people trying to knock me down a peg, and I'm like, I'm already sitting here doing your homework for you. Like, I don't know what you want from me. But then I've realized it's like I can't do anything to change that except show people who it is that I am to myself so that they understand at the core of the matter, I am not sitting here to patronize you. I'm sitting here to show you that I care about people. This is how I care about people. Who I am to myself is someone that really gives a fuck about other people and that will bend over backwards to help the people in my life. And that is something that is not easy for many people to accept because that's a rare thing. What I've realized is the reason that a lot of people are off put by that is the fact that it's a rare thing. But if I show people that that is not contingent off of our personal dynamic, and that is something that I exercise just in my day-to-day life, like who I am to myself is who I am, or who I try to be to other people, because I'm learning how to be that person to myself, and that just falls into place. So I'm just like trying to learn how to be my own best friend, and then it'll just be something that people understand, and if they don't, then they can either come around, or if they don't, it's just not meant to be, and that's okay. That is okay. You know, it can just be chill vibes. Look at this. Hey, chill vibes. Double fist him, chill vibes. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a shower, clean my room a little bit, get ready for the day. Where am I gonna go? I don't know. Wherever the wind leads me. I think I'm just gonna hop in the bus and take it as far as the heart desires, and then wherever I land, I'll just set up shop. To do what? I'm not exactly sure, but I'll set up shop and I'll make it happen. But yeah. Have a nice day.